just such an uncharacteristic game from the Chiefs. Again, seems like Mahomes was tired. He looked uncomfortable. He just couldn't buy enough time to find the open receiver. The offense was so out of sorts, and they never really got going on that side of the ball. Philly's defense really had them boys locked up. Mahomes was shook. I can't believe how bad he was. We can do a whole show about Mahomes' career, and it won't really matter because a loss like this puts a dent in his legacy. I'm still going with Brady in the GOAT talk. But Mahomes, I changed my mind. I think we spoke too soon, and now we can pump the brakes on Mahomes being the GOAT. We want to be ahead of the pack, so we want to be ahead of the pack so bad, but won't let his career play out. And I do this a lot as well. I rushed to call him the GOAT after the Chiefs won 2 in a row. I was too fast to say he was the next GOAT and that he could one day be greater than Tom Brady. This is why we can't say he's the GOAT. Not after what happened last night. I'm not saying he doesn't have the credentials to be the GOAT, but it's premature to crown him the GOAT when he had a performance like that one last night. I'm not diminishing what he's achieved because he's had an unbelievable career up to this point. But what keeps me from saying he's on the same level as Tom Brady, what we witnessed last night was a meltdown. When you look at the record books, we're going to say he's the best quarterback of his time, but obviously Jalen had something to say about that as well last night. Again, I'm stunned at how the Chiefs looked completely out of sorts. This was not the same lucky, skilled, clutch Kansas City team from the regular season and even the playoffs. This team was unrecognizable. There was nobody on that offense who could provide a much-needed spark to give them at least a little bit of life. Their lack of discernment was very telling. Just not your typical Chiefs game. They didn't play up to their standards last night. Guess what? The most balanced, the most complete roster in football played like the best roster in football. It was over by the third quarter. Kansas City had no real shot beating Philly.